Hey guys, it's Simon. I'm posting this video to help you guys out if you have any questions on driving with epilepsy. One of the biggest questions that I've heard is, if I have epilepsy, am I able to drive? And the answer to that is that different states have different time periods and different regulations. Like in Iowa, you have to be seizure-free for at least 6 months before you can even go into driver's ed. And you'll also need specific paperwork filled out by your doctor or your neurologist or whoever is taking care of you in the time that you're having seizures. If you have even one seizure after you get your license or when you're preparing to get your license, you have to start over that month or that whole time period. So it's pretty rough because, like, say you go 5 months without a seizure and then on the first day of the 6th month you have a seizure, you have to start those 6 months back over. Another pretty common question is, if I have seizures in my sleep, am I still able to drive? Some states will give you a license if your doctor sends them a letter first, explaining the state of your seizure and when you have it. For people like me who don't have auras before they have a seizure, it's a really good idea to just hold off on getting your license, because when it's mixed with the stress of learning how to drive and keeping your treatments or your medications up to par, it can put a lot of stress on you, and that's one of the triggers, or one of the many triggers that I've seen other people who are diagnosed with epilepsy have. Also, you need to be alert of your triggers. You need to be aware of what can make you have a seizure. If you're photosensitive, wear polarized sunglasses when you're driving in the morning or at sunset, because that sun can really just set off a lot of seizures if you're not careful. Make sure, just don't be stupid. Don't drive if you've been drinking alcohol, or if you haven't had any sleep, because those are both also triggers, and it's just really not a good idea to drive drunk. Believe me. Cut that out. Watch your caffeine intake too. That's another trigger that I've seen and that I've personally had. A lot of the times, if you have like early morning work, I would cut down on your caffeine intake before you go, because you can have a seizure in the car and that won't end out very well for either side. Anxiety about driving can also be an issue, especially if you're less than a year seizure free. Pay attention to your body and be aware of what causes seizures. If you're just not feeling right, or if you're worried about driving, just find a different mode of transportation. It's better to be safe, because no one knows your body like you do. And if you feel like you are not wanting to drive, or if you're afraid that you might have a seizure that day, or if you can feel one coming on, just don't drive. Stay at home. Talk to your doctor. Make sure that you talk to your doctor. Always go with what you feel. And for more information, make sure you check the links below. There are going to be links to several different sites. One of them even tells you the specific laws for getting a license if you have epilepsy. You can compare it to other states. It's a really cool website. Thanks for watching this video, guys, and remember, you are not alone.